السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Real picture of the Earth for these illustrations? Satellites are supposed to be passed over with orbit, and by now there should be thousands of pictures of Earth from space. Why would you ever substitute that for fucking computer-generated crap? Why are billions of people okay with these images and the lack of photos of Earth from space? Why can't we have a real picture of the Earth that is not supposed to be a composite? Why can't we have that? NASA gets billions of dollars. Is that really too much to ask? Now here's an image of the Earth that people use all the time. It is not even supposed to be real. It's a composite, and it's been shown how this is made. And there's several images from this composite model that are presented as images of the Earth from space. They're not even supposed to be real. They don't pretend that they are real, but they allow you to think they are real. People use this image a lot. Where are the pictures of Earth from space? You believe these satellites exist. Why can't you give me pictures of the Earth from space? They're fucking right there. They're old technology. They can't take a picture of the Earth? Your beloved satellites that you believe and you'll defend till the end of your life? You have no problem with no pictures of Earth from space existing? This image is important. That picture of Earth is from Apollo 17, and you're showing it your entire life, and they still show it in news articles today, and they're going to continue to show this image in the news for the following decades to come. They're never going to stop showing you this image to represent Earth. They're not even talking about Apollo 17 in these articles. They use that image, the same image, which is in every single science book, the same image which you've been shown your entire life. They're going to continue to use it in news articles in the future. This is 2014. You're probably watching this in 2015, and you're still going to see this image all year long, and you're not going to think about it. It's from the 70s. It's like something you would see on a poster in that 70s show. Remember their clothing? How ridiculous they look in that show? That picture of Earth can be on a poster in their room because it's from Apollo 17. It is that old. Here's that composite again. I typed satellites. I didn't type bullshit composite image of the Earth. Why does that come up? They even search for that. Look at all this computer-generated bullshit. Are you okay with believing bullshit? Because I have a lot of family that are perfectly fine believing bullshit. They don't care that it's not true. They want to believe it. The cartoons your children watch today are so idiotic, and they're designed that way on purpose. They want dumb sheep that can't figure out the world around them. Your children watch cartoons, they're entertained by cartoons, and you believe that cartoons are real life. You believe that this shit exists. When NASA films their spacewalks, they're done underwater. There's even bubbles in the water. And the Hubble Space Telescope, which is supposed to be supplying you with data about the Big Bang, the universe, and galaxies and redshift, that does not exist in orbit because they performed these same fake spacewalks on a model of the Hubble Space Telescope. It is all fraud. There's that composite again. Even if you thought that was a real image of Earth from space, why would it keep coming up? Why one image? You believe in bullshit. Are you okay with that? Do you want to learn about the world around you? All you have to do is start looking at evidence. Just be like a detective. Think critically. Turn off the television. It is controlled. Learn about Freemasons and learn about the Jesuit order. This shit is history.
Now let's look at the contradiction, because if you actually start to watch this video, you're going to be interested. You're going to say, well, let me see if this guy's full of shit. You're going to jump on Wikipedia because that's the only source that you think is credible, and this is what they're going to tell you. Now, when it comes to the thermosphere, this is what they say. The highly diluted gas in this layer can reach 2,500 degrees Celsius during the day. Even though the temperature is so high, one would not feel warm in the thermosphere because it is so near vacuum that there is not enough contact with the few atoms of gas to transfer heat. A normal thermometer would read significantly below 0 degrees Celsius because the energy lost by thermal radiation would exceed the energy acquired from the atmospheric gas by direct contact. Now, if that's not a crock of bullshit, I don't know what is. I got a bridge to sell you. You know, does this even make any sense? So you mean to tell me that this layer of the atmosphere is as hot as a blast furnace, but it's actually not hot. It's actually below 0 degrees Celsius. This is what they're going to tell you. And now you're going to have to explain this to me. So before you come to me and tell me I'm crazy, before you come to me and tell me that I'm a troll and I'm looking for views, you're going to have to explain how the hell a layer of the atmosphere could be 2,500 degrees Celsius, but actually 0 degrees Celsius. Because if that's the case, then we shouldn't feel the heat from the sun. Because according to them, the sun is far out in the space. It's far out in the vacuum. So you have to explain to me, how do we feel the heat from the sun? Someone has to explain this. I'll wait. I'll wait for someone to explain this, because I know you guys are geniuses, you guys are intellectuals that's watching this video, you guys are smarter than I am, right? So you're going to have to explain to me how we feeling the heat from the sun, but here we have a layer of the atmosphere that's supposedly hot, but because it's in the vacuum, it's not hot. I'll wait for the explanation, because I know some of you guys are Einsteins, I know you guys are prodigies, you guys are nerds, right? You guys are so smart. So I'll wait for this explanation. Let's move forward. Now we're going to look at these melting points, because this is really what kind of shoots down the theory of satellites in space. Now the melting point of titanium is 1,668 degrees Celsius. The melting point for aluminum is 660 degrees Celsius. The melting point for gold is 1,064 degrees Celsius. But we have satellites made out of these three elements, flying in space at 17,000 miles an hour, where the layer that it's flying in is from 600 to 2,500 degrees Celsius. You guys have to explain this, because I know you guys are going to have a problem with this video. You're going to call me names, I know it. But you have to explain to me how we have satellites in an atmosphere that's up to 2,000 degrees Celsius. But all the elements that it's made of can melt at 1,000 degrees Celsius. And now here's a picture of the Hubble Space Telescope. This is in the friggin' thermosphere, and this is how it looks. You guys have no problem with this. And of course you have rocket propulsion. Now, I didn't even write any notes for this one, because this one is so ridiculous. So you mean to tell me they're using rockets in space, but they said that in space is a vacuum? How are you pushing against nothing? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, let me give you an example. Let's say you have a boat. Now with a boat, you have the oars or the propeller. The propeller or the oars are pushing against water. Let's say you take the boat outside of the water, and you're still, pushing the propeller or spinning the propeller, and you're still, rowing the boat. You're not going to go anywhere. That's the same principle for rockets. In the Earth's atmosphere, you have an atmosphere to push against. So when you blast a rocket, you'll go forward. But when you're in space, according to them, they say it's a vacuum. So how the hell are we seeing satellites with this? How are we seeing satellites with this bullshit? Someone has to explain what type of propulsion system they're using, but they're telling us it's satellites. Because this is the picture. This is a NASA photo. This doesn't make any sense. This proves even further that these satellites are fake. These satellites don't exist. And now they have, what's this? Solar panels? So you mean to tell me that they are more environmentally conscious in space than they are on Earth? Are you serious? So they don't have solar panel cars, but they have solar panel satellites. It doesn't make any sense for them to all of a sudden be so conscious. But that's besides the point. But my main point is, this rocket propulsion in space is ludicrous.
Now, how many satellites are in orbit? You can't get a number. But that number will range from anywhere between 1,500 to 20,000 satellites. You'll always get a different number as to how many satellites exist in orbit. What do satellites look like? The old satellites from the 70s were very large. The Navy even recently had an operation where they pretended to shoot a satellite out of orbit to minimize its danger in re-entry, and they described this satellite as being the size of a bus. Satellites used to be quite large. Nowadays, they want you to believe that satellites can fit in the palm of your hand. Now they have CubeSat satellites, and they can be deployed from the International Space Station by hand. An astronaut can toss one of these CubeSat satellites at the Earth. Doesn't even matter how he throws it at the Earth. You could throw it at the Earth or towards an orbital plane. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you toss it and it's tumbling uncontrollably, but this is what they'll have you believe.
النظام الجديد لتحديد المواقع بالساتل، نظام الملاحة طويل المدى المطور، الموقع المحدد، استخدم لأول مرة لقوافل السفن التي تعبر المحيط الأطلسي، ثم من قبل طائرات الدورية منذ الحرب العالمية الثانية. إذاعة الBBC هي أول إذاعة في العالم استعملت البث المباشر للراديو ثم التلفزيون مستعملة أبراج اتصالات. هذه الأبراج تم استخدامها من طرف الولايات المتحدة لأغراض أخرى، من بينها لوران، وهو اختصار للملاحة طويلة المدى، وكان نظام الملاحة الراديوية القطعي قد وضعته الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية خلال الحرب العالمية الثانية، وقد استخدم لأول مرة لقوافل السفن التي تعبر المحيط الأطلسي ثم من قبل طائرات الدورية طويلة المدى. تعمل على مدار 24 ساعة. العديد من الدول لها شبكة من محطات بث لوران لخدمة ممرات الشحن الرئيسية. هنا مثلا زوج من الأبراج سايس كونيست وبرج بودي آيلاند، الأول معروف باسم المحطة الرئيسية والثاني عبارة عن محطة تابعة أو مستقبلة. للحظة تصور أن هذين المحطتين تعملان بشكل زوج متزامن ويرسلان في نفس الوقت ترددات قصيرة لطاقة لاسلكية، مرسلة بذلك وفي نفس الوقت زوجا من الترددات منطلقة في الجو في كل الاتجاهات وبسرعة ثابتة حوالي 3000 كيلومتر في الثانية، تقريبا بسرعة الضوء. ثم التردد من المحطة الأقرب سيصل للسفينة بلحظة قبل التردد المرسل من المحطة الأخرى. جهاز الاستقبال لوران على متن السفينة سيقوم بقياس اختلاف زمن وصول هذه الترددات في المليون بالثانية أو مايكرو ثانية. بكل بساطة سيحدد مدى طول كل تردد لكي يصل إلى السفينة. الآن هذا الفاصل الزمني نفسه سيتم ملاحظته في نقاط عديدة، وحين يتم تواصل هذه النقاط تكون لنا القطع الزائد أو هيبروبولا، أو ما يعرف بخطوط لوران لتحديد المكان. ولمساعدة الملاح في الحصول على نقطة ثابتة، جداول ورسوم بيانية أعدت خصيصاً للوران تحتوي على خطوط تحدد وبدقة الأماكن بفضل فوارق التوقيت، تحديد الموقع الصحيح في نقاط تقاطع خطوط المكان. بدأت البحرية الأمريكية في تطوير لوران بي، والذي أعطى دقة ببضع العشرات من الأقدام، ولكن واجه مشاكل فنية كبيرة. وقد عملت القوات الجوية الأمريكية على تطوير تقنيات مختلفة، والتي استعملتها البحرية لتطوير لوران سي. لوران سي عرض نطاق أطول من لوران وبدقة بمئات الأقدام، وقد استعمل خفر السواحل الأمريكي كل من النظامين في عام 1958 بعد إرسال قمر سبوتونوك السوفيتي وتأسيس ناسا سنة 1959، وبداية الحرب الباردة والغزو الفضائي المزعوم ومهمات القمر المتوالية لأبولو وإرسال أقمار صناعية مزعومة. الجيش الأمريكي واصل استعمال نظام لوران سي، لكن بدأوا في تطوير نظام الجي بي اس لتحديد المواقع، وكان هذا في أواخر سنة 1973، وكان استعماله عسكري وليس مدني. فكيف يعمل نظام تحديد المواقع بالساتل؟ لنرى هذا في هذا المقطع.
Mr. Gannell works at NASA Langley Research Center. He develops new instruments for global positioning systems and has agreed to meet with us. If anyone can help us learn more about GPS, he can.
GPS, or Global Positioning System, is a constellation system of 29 Earth-orbiting satellites that were originally designed by the U.S. military in the 1970s as a navigation system.
29 sounds like a lot of satellites.
Why do you need so many?
It takes 24 satellites to provide global coverage, leaving 5 spares. The orbits are arranged so that at any given time, anywhere on Earth, there are at least 4 satellites visible.
Why do 4 satellites need to be visible?
Your GPS receiver needs 4 satellites in order to determine its own location.
How does our GPS locate itself?
By using a simple mathematical principle called trilateration.
What is trilateration?
It's kind of tricky to explain in 3-dimensional space, so let's start with a 2-dimensional example. Let's say you're totally lost somewhere in the US and your GPS is not working. As you are trying to find where you are, a friendly person tells you that you are 1,000 kilometers from Boise, Idaho. Do you know where you are?
No, I could be 1,000 kilometers in any direction from Boise.
Exactly. Now, let's say another friendly person comes by and tells you that you're 1,110 kilometers from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Do you know where you are?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer to my location.
That's right. Now you have 2 choices, but you still don't know where you are. Finally, another friendly person informs you that you are 990 kilometers from Tucson, Arizona. Now, do you know where you are?
It looks like I'm in Denver, Colorado.
The same concept works in 3-dimensional space, but instead of circles, you need to think in terms of spheres.
And the satellites are the friendly people telling you how far you are from a place.
That's right. The position can be found with 3 satellites, but to improve accuracy and get precise altitude information, 4 or more are better.
How do GPS receivers know how far they are from the satellite?
They analyze the high-frequency, low-powered radio signals from the GPS satellites and calculate the time the signal traveled.
عندما تم إعلان نظام تحديد المواقع العالمي GPS بشكل كامل في عام 1994، ألغى الجيش الأمريكي متطلباته باستعمال لورانسي، واعترف بأن لورانسي لم يلبي متطلباته. لكن مع ظهور ضعف نظام السواتل للملاحة العالمية وقيود انتشارها واستقبالها، ظهر اهتمام متجدد لتطبيقات لوران من أجل تطويرها، فاستثمرت الحكومة الأمريكية أكثر من 160 مليوناً من عام 1997 حتى عام 2010 لتحديث وترقية لورانسي إلى لوران. وفي أيار مايو عام 2009 أعلن الرئيس أوباما أن النظام عفى عليه الزمن وأعلن عن خطط لإنهائه. الاهتمام الحالي يخص نظام لوران المعزز المعروف أيضاً باسم لوران، ويشمل تطويراً في تصميم جهاز الاستقبال وكذلك خصائص الإرسال، مما يزيد من دقة وفائدة النظام التقليدي لوران مع دقة جيدة بنسبة زائد ناقص 8 متر. وهكذا يصبح النظام ينافس دقة الGPS الغير محسن. ويشمل لوران أيضاً نبضات إضافية يمكن أن تنقل بيانات مساعدة مثل تصحيحات DGPS. هذه التحسينات في لوران تجعله البديل المثالي للGPS. هذه المعلومة تجدونها في موقع GPS World، حيث يقولون وحرفياً الغير متوقع حدث، نظام السواتل الوطني لم يعد متوفر. ولا يهم لماذا الGPS قد ذهب بعيداً في هذا الوقت، وقد يكون ذلك لأسباب مختلفة: الميزانيات الاتحادية، تدخل العدو محدثاً اضطرابات مغناطيسية أرضية أو نبضات كهرومغناطيسية، حرب تقليدية أو نووية، أو تشويشات بسبب العواصف الشمسية أو الكويكبات أو المذنبات، أو أن النظام ببساطة تكسر. هذا ما يزعمونه، لأن هذا يعتبر تغطية لكذبة صنعوها في الماضي ويريدون الآن محوها من الأذهان، وكأنهم لم يستعملوا أبداً نظام السواتل. وهذه هي الحقيقة تماماً مثل الكذاب الذي قال لكم أنه صعد للقمر في الستينات، لكنهم فقدوا تلك التقنية اليوم ولا يستطيعون العودة للقمر. أمر مضحك فعلاً. بالنسبة لجوجل إيرث والخرائط الدقيقة في المتوسط، يتم تحديث الصور لكل منطقة كل سنة إلى 3 سنوات. يتم تحديث بعض المناطق بشكل أكثر انتظاماً، والبعض الآخر لم يتم تحديثه إطلاقاً. كل ذلك يتلخص في المكان الذي تعيش فيه ومدى أهمية المنطقة بالنسبة لجوجل. بالنسبة لمعظم المناطق الحضرية، التحديث يتم مرة واحدة في السنة على الأقل، وهذا منذ عام 2005. فلو كانت الأقمار الصناعية موجودة حقاً، لكان التحديث لكل المناطق سيكون على الأقل شهرياً إن لم نقل يومياً، لكن هذا غير ممكن لسبب بسيط، هو انعدام وجودهم. جوجل تستخدم بالونات وطائرات تجوب العالم لالتقاط الصور، وهذا ما يفسر طول مدة تحديث الصور.
grande sapo है Isso não quer estar mandando. Não, vai na coisa da luz. Lona tem muita aí, cara. Lona pra quem quiser aí. Quero só da torre. Ah, você não pode botar no caminhão, ó. Isso aí não serve. Alguém tem uma faca aí na cinta? Vamos ver se vai tirar direito aqui. Até falar esse bicho pra lá. Vamos puxar ele pra lá? Quero só a corda. Vamos puxar ele pra lá? Não, tirar ele daqui.
ما نفهمه من كل هذا هو أن هذا النظام المستعمل بقي على حاله، وأن كل ما تم تحسينه هو فقط زيادة عدد الأبراج ونموها كالفطر عبر العالم وتطور أجهزة الاستقبال الإلكترونية الحاسبة. إذا تقنية الGPS وكما بيناه هنا لم ولن تعمل أبدا بالأقمار الصناعية. كل هذا كان وهما جنوا منه أرباحا كثيرة على ظهر الغافلين.
إلى اللقاء.